there is serious hot gist, and it concerns Mbappe and the Paraguayan senator. Now let me go. So if people remember in the match against in match of Paraguay versus France, you know that there was so much dirty tactics, rough play, mostly from the Paraguayans. And after the match, Mbappe came out and said that if they want to be dirty, play dirty, then France can play dirty. That they not come out with any game plan, but just play dirty basically. So that was his press conference. Now, someone in Paraguay then came out and said that Gil, the Paraguayan goalkeeper, wanted to greet Mbappe after the match, but the Frenchman denied the handshake and celebrated in his face. This senadora, the Paraguayan senator, picked offense and said the bruto, I want to guess that bruto means maybe brute in Spanish, didn't even learn to write. Instead of mother's milk, he sucked on coconuts, and the most indicated thing he ever had were chimpanzees. You should have shown the finger, Orlando Gil. That is the Paraguayan goalkeeper. I did it in the Senate and nothing happens. Now, when Mbappe refused to shake the Paraguayan goalkeeper, the Paraguayan goalkeeper threw the ball at Mbappe. Yes, he threw the ball at Mbappe. Is that one not violence? But this man came out and was like, she should have given him the middle finger and was throwing racing chant at him. Here's the full statement. She said that this brute, as I'm okay. She also added, a colonized Cameroonian, mind you, Mbappe was born in France and grew up in France. Pretending to be French, resentful, newly rich, arrogant, and ugly. She called him ugly. That is fine. It's not racist. But calling him coconut, that he hasn't even learned to read and write, instead of breast milk, he grew up on coconut, and the most respected creatures he ever had were chimpanzees. Paraguayans can be. Oh God, let me continue. He was nervous and scared to death the whole game, like his whole team. They didn't even manage to score a single goal until they got lucky with a penalty. The only thing many of us blame the team for is not giving him a full-handed slap at the end of the game. And she said she's not even a football fan. Why are you putting your mouth in football matters? You're not even a football fan. The first thing you do is to go to racists to be racist. That's the first thing she jumps on, to be racist. Okay, let's continue. So Mbappe now came out, the dictator. Mbappe now came out and condemned the woman and said that you're a despicable woman, Mrs. Celeste Amarale. You're a despicable woman and unworthy of your position. You did not represent Paraguay, that country which has sweated passion and honor throughout the competition. Through your recklessness and your brazen racism, the entire world has already forgotten the journey and the historic efforts of your players accomplished during this World Cup, making way for an incompetent woman who gives the worst possible image of our country. I will never allow people like her the freedom to spread their word and hatred across the world. Now, Mbappe called her incompetent and despicable. Are those ones racist? Is that, I'm not a Paraguayan, so I don't even know if it might be true or whatnot. This woman picked offense by what he said. She still doubled down. Now, she said that the problem in her response, the problem is between you and me. I've never ever said anything against France. On the contrary, I stand with France. I studied at a French school from 2 until 14 when I completed my education. Let's just skip that part. She basically said that she is part, she's also French, so she's not racist. So your arrogance and content angered me long before the match when you said if we have to put our hands in the dirt, then let's do it. Mbappe said that if you want to play dirty, then if you want to do dirty, let's do it. This man picked offense that maybe he's calling the Paraguayans dirty. We continue. So we are not stupid. We understood perfectly that by the dirt you meant the Paraguayan team, and the Paraguayan team represents all of us. When the Mbappe said that one, then he said, "You are going to remove all our makeup." We understood all of that too. All of Paraguay remained silent, myself included. We endured it. During the match, your arrogance was obvious. Your contest for every Paraguayan player was clear. They are doing rough play with my guy, so you should sign it with them. They are doing rough play. They are hitting him, they are pushing him and everything. And you should be shining it with them. Okay. Without even covering your mouth, you shouted La Concha de tu, oh God. sorry, La Concha de tu Madre, I hope I'm pronouncing it well, an extremely offensive one. It basically means go F yourself. If you said go F yourself in a match and you have evidence, show it now. Is he racist? Tell him back that he should go and F himself too now. What's there? You decided to basically say he's a monkey or something like that. Say he's sucking on that what to do is coconut milk now eating the suck as bread as oh God of Nazareth. Now she also said that you say finally you show complete disregard for the health of our goalkeeper. That is something you simply do not do. Respect between rival outside of match is also sacred in war and in peace. Mbappe does not need Mbappe knows this to do all that. Not when they disrespected him and you were kicking him like that. No now. How will you beat me and then decide how I'm going to cry? Eh? And even when he ignored the goalkeeper who threw the ball at him. That should be a sanction against that goalkeeper. Say my post, he said it taught me in a single moment. Yes, he's free to shake his hand and shout victory in his face. In a single moment, he displayed contempt, arrogance, and poor remarks. He said, it hurt me, it hurt my entire country, and it hurt deeply. France should hold you accountable because it is a nation of honor with centuries of victory and savoir-faire. My posts were written in the heat of the moment to my boy blood, the blood of mixed heritage that comes from the blend of indigenous and Spanish ancestors that runs through my veins. I wrote them while watching mock those extraordinary Paraguayan players who fought as equal until the match. However, I may regretted responding to some insults that I myself received. I realized I was displaying the very behavior I despise, so I deleted this post. I understand that my words offended you because humiliation was. Now that this is a non-apology. So I deleted my post. I understand my words offended you because humiliation hurts. Now I demand that you retract your statements and apologize to me. I will not. This is not the interesting part. I will not tolerate your violence either. You do not know me. You have no idea who I am, and you have no right to say I am a despicable woman unworthy of the office. You are a despicable woman unworthy of the office. Mbappe was right. You're a despicable woman. How will you come out and be giving racist chants? How? Who does that? She is not done. So I'm a senator of the Paraguayan nation, elected by the people. Let's continue. I represent my country because I'm freely elected. No, she just list out her degrees. I was chosen in the democratic election to help them make laws and be his voice. Let's jump. Let's continue. Who are you to call me unworthy and despicable? This is blatant gender-based violence. This is what I was coming to. Blatant gender-based violence. This is political violence against a woman. This is political violence against a woman who earned her position through democratic votes of her people. You insult me because I am a woman. You attack my dignity as a woman and a political representative. Oh God of Nazareth. This woman, Mbappe called her despicable and incompetent, and this woman said it is gender-based violence. Do you people know the meaning of violence? Do you know the meaning of violence? Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I don't think people know. If you know the meaning of violence, oh God of Nazareth. This is why I said don't believe women of any accusation that they make unless they bring proof. Because how will somebody say something and say it is gender-based violence? You are the one that was racist. You are the one that started it. You are the one that called Mbappe names. Was racist to Mbappe. Mbappe responded to you. He was not racist. He was not even sexist. He just called it despicable. Your statement, you called it despicable and incompetent for making those statements. And you said that now, you that is the aggressor is now the victim. You go beat person go maybe slap you back. You come and lie down on the ground and say, hey, they don't beat me or they are killing me. Oh. Jesus. Guy, fear women. Just fear women. Say, retract your statements, honor your friend's decision and apologize. Otherwise, I may pursue legal action for gender-based violence. Jesus Christ. Now she insult him, call him. There was racist towards him. Calling him that he grew up sucking on coconuts and the most educated creatures he ever had were chimpanzees, amongst other things. That's what she said. And now she's saying that she will sue him for gender-based violence. Now, fear women. And the worst part about all this is that the Paraguayan government, came out to condemn her statements. They came out to condemn her statements. The French president has condemned her statements. Now, I went to the comment section and I saw a lot of people, Paraguayan people, defending her, fellow racists defending her. I understand. I understand what those ones. What I do not understand, the Messi fans that came out and were saying that she not said anything wrong now. All she did was she just called him a Cameroonian. You people will do as if you are not seeing anything. You only listen, see only the half, you not go and check the full thing. Defending her. That's what I go do. That's how people are defending racism against Vinicius Jr., saying that he's a bad player, he's arrogant and everything. On Yamal then came to the Bernabeu, and they were now giving him racist chants, and people are now saying, "Oh, woe is me! Why they go insult our racist chant?" This is what Vinicius was trying to prevent. You will keep defending it, it go happen to you. Now turn by turn. Forget banter or whatnot. If it's racism, everybody needs to come together and make sure that racism is not part of football. Then we'll go back to bantering. You're free to insult me, you're a fool, you're an idiot, but insulting my heritage or insulting my skin color or something like that, or oh god, you don't have to be racist now. That's not necessary. So sorry, this was a long read, but by guy, fear women. Fear women. If someone can be the aggressor and be the racist and still come out and claim that she is the victim, you need to fear women. Don't believe women without evidence. If it was that we not see proof of this thing now, you say that Mbappe is a bad person, he's a dictator. But we say that the woman is the person that is coming after the dictator. Fear women.